I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake.
Oh, I love Drake.
Really? I prefer Josh.
If you open up your mind.
Hello and welcome back to Laker Nation. I'm your host, Wyatt Dieterman. Also, welcome to a new year. The last 2 digits of the year are finally the same as my age, which is cool. Math stuff, right there. This is Katrina Shaughness. Congratulations to Matthew Montgomery and Jan Hattrick on being nominated for HLWW's AAA award. Do you know who else got an award? It was Spurley. Yay!
Are you ever gonna let me talk?
No.
Gotcha.
Play the clip before she starts talking. Hello guys, I'm here with Miss Spurleyberg today, and for those of you who don't know, Miss Spurleyberg won the Ties Exceptional Teacher Award for 2016. Spurley, hello.
Hello.
What do you do differently than all the other teachers?
Well, I don't think I would do that much differently than what they do, although maybe the TIES Award is for technology, so I think I've maybe integrated technology maybe a little bit more than some other people, and it was recognized. Okay. And so that's what that award was about.
So, in your years here, what is the coolest science experiment you've ever seen?
That I've ever seen?
Yes.
Well, okay, or ever done maybe. I'm not going to give away all my secrets because I'm afraid to do that. But one like really cool one that you could do at home that's really easy is if you take a wintergreen mint. We've done this.
Oh, yeah?
And you go into a very, very dark room and you bite it, you can see it spark. And so that's kind of a cool little, just simple experiment that you can do on your own and learn a little bit about atomic structure with that one.
So why is science important to someone who asks you?
Well, science and technology kind of go together. So if you think about everything that we have in our world today that's technology-based, we wouldn't have it without science. So everything is simple from a mechanical pencil to, hey, actually really using even a pencil is science-based. Fire, I mean, all those little kinds of things, heat, light, the things that we take for granted we would not have. So imagine doing your next AP English report with a chisel and a rock. That would be you. And then Miss Hand would have to take them all home, and she wouldn't like that. So you're welcome, Miss Hand. Thanks, science, for that.
So what's the best tip that you could give any of your classes that you have?
Well, for right now, we're in the middle of like kind of the year, so I just say stay steady, keep doing what you're doing, do a little bit every day instead of procrastinating and having to do it at the right when it's time to get it done. That's so stressful. If you just do a little bit every day, you're going to be better off doing that. So that's one tip. In the chemistry room, my tip is waft. Always waft. Never smell directly. You know that.
Yep.
And wear goggles.
Yep. And aprons. Always aprons.
And aprons.
Here's all your science experience over the years. Give us big world history in 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, Big Bang. Then we have dinosaurs. Then bam, dinosaurs are gone. Then we have people. And then people make fire, and then they make tires. Not tires, they make like round wheels and stuff like that. Then they get really smart. And then they start dropping stuff, and things fall at the same rate. And Newton and his 3 laws. Then after that, we have electricity, Michael Faraday. Then Edison, light bulbs, Tesla, they get into a fight. Then we make cell phones, and then all of a sudden Google shows up, and they're taking over the world, and I don't know what to do anymore.
All right, there we go. Big world history in 30 seconds. Big Bang, Google takes over the world.
Just Google
Spurley
it.
Doesn't know what to do. Google. All right, we have one more question, the mystery question, which Spurley has not seen.
So much pressure.
All right, so Cosmos Season 1 came out. So what did they miss on Season 1 that they should put in Season 2?
Okay, so if what I remember from Season 1, there was like a lot about space-time continuum and some quantum mechanics stuff. And I think maybe moving into, and maybe they did this and I don't even know, but moving into maybe some of the other theoretical physics stuff, string theory, did they do string theory?
They didn't.
And that kind of stuff, parallel universes and all that kind of stuff is really interesting.
Yeah.
I think people would find it really interesting.
Watch Cosmos. Neil deGrasse Tyson, coolest guy ever.
Check it out. It's probably on YouTube somewhere by now.
Yeah. Well, that concludes our interview with Miss Spurleyberg. Spurley, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Back to you guys. you, Spurley, for giving me this pen and this pad of paper to write on. Also,
Yay,
other
science.
teachers should probably thank you as well. Mr. Robertson should give you a double thumbs up. Anyways, this week in Laker news, HLWW Middle School is holding its first Spelling Bee. The Spelling Bee will take place on January 17th in the high school auditorium at 1 o'clock. Parents and family are also invited to attend.
Wrestling is hosting its second annual Takedown Cancer Night on Friday, January 20th during their home meet against Minneapolis Roosevelt at 6 p.m. You can buy t-shirts at the door for $10, and there will also be a 50-50 raffle. New this year, they will be selling tickets for a Dash for Cash game at the meet. This will take place just before the varsity meet at around 7 p.m. Proceeds from this event will go to the Randy Shaver Cancer Research and Community Fund.
The volleyball team is selling soft bleacher seat cushions as a fundraiser. For more information, please contact either Brooke Decker or Kelsey Hogue.
And it's time for the annual Laker Games event. To compete in the Laker Games, create a team of 6 that will compete in a variety of activities that will challenge you and your team. This event is taking place on Saturday, January 28th from 4 o'clock until approximately 8:30 p.m. The events take place throughout our high school and middle school. It costs $72 for a team. For more information or to sign up, please contact Rita or Wade Morvek or Ashley Reamer.
In sports, the Laker boys had 3 games in which they unfortunately lost 2, but took the win against Pierce. Coming up this week, on Tuesday, January 17th, they're at home versus Belgrade, Bruton, and Alrosa at 7:15. On Friday, January 20th, they're at Maple Lake starting at 7:15 as well.
And in girls basketball, the Laker girls had 3 games, which sadly resulted in losses. But coming up this week, on Tuesday, January 17th, they travel to Monticello, which starts at 7:15. On Thursday, January 19th, they're in Painville, which also starts at 7:15.
In gymnastics, unfortunately, gymnastics had to cancel a few meets due to weather. Coming up this week, our gymnastics team has a meet against Becker on Friday, January 20th at home starting at 6 o'clock p.m.
In wrestling, this week is an active week for our wrestling team. On Thursday, January 19th, they are in Elk River starting at 5 p.m. On Friday, January 20th, they compete at home versus Minneapolis Roosevelt starting at 5 p.m. And on Saturday, they have a varsity tournament at home starting at 9 a.m.
This year, KLKR is going to bring you some interesting news outside of our local area. For a look back at 2016, let's take it to world news with Katrina.
Thanks, Wyatt. Looking back, it can be said pretty confidently by most that 2016 was a pretty wild ride from start to finish. Overshadowed by the many crazy events were some pretty amazing discoveries in the scientific world. Off of the coast of Hawaii, in the world's largest protected marine reserve, many coral reef fish call the Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument home. One species in particular seems to stand out from the rest, though. This tiny fish, only 2.4 inches long on average, was discovered back in June of 2016 and is commonly known as the Tosinoides obama. Yes, like the American President Barack Obama. This little aquatic occupant was named after the 44th president in honor of the creation of the Marine Reserve set up by President Obama himself. Another amazing discovery in the animal kingdom was the question of whether certain baboons are actually adapting to human speech. Some scientists believe that the changes in patterns of their vowel sounds and how they make them among this species supports this hypothesis, but many others believe they're just monkeying around. On a more astronomical note, the mysterious radio waves detected from an unknown source in outer space nearly a decade ago have finally been traced back to their origin point, answering many questions, but creating many more. The fast radio bursts in space, or FRBs for short, have been linked back to a small unnamed galaxy over 3 billion light-years away. But generating that powerful of a burst takes a massive amount of energy, and no such further sources have been discovered. For now, these FRBs remain an enigma. And there you have it, 2016's little fun world facts. I'll be back from time to time, but for now, let's move on to the Activity Center's new memberships.
Howard Lake Waverly Winstead is offering membership to our new fitness center, walking track, and basketball court in our newly created middle school and activity center. You can register and purchase the fitness center and walking track memberships online or in person at the HLWW Community Education Office. The Activity Center entrance is located in the lower level east parking lot of the middle school. This parking lot is for your convenience. The facilities supervisor is available for assistance, and all areas are monitored by closed-circuit cameras for the security of our members. There is swipe card entry for easy access to the facility during operation hours. This also allows for tracking of usage and the ability to verify attendance for insurance reimbursement should you have that option available. The Fitness Center is open to grades 7 through adult and is available Monday through Friday, mornings 5 to 7 a.m. and evenings 5:30 to 9:30 p.m., except on holidays and when school is closed due to weather. Your Fitness Center membership includes access to free weights, universal weight machines, cardio machines, treadmills, bikes, ellipticals. There are also TVs offering the ability to view programming while you work out, as well as tune your headset to the audio. At the end of your workout, please sanitize the equipment. There are sanitizing wipe dispensers located throughout the center for your convenience. The walking track is open for grades 7 through adult. Grades 6 and under must have a family pass and be accompanied by an adult. It is available Monday through Friday, mornings 5 to 7 a.m. and evenings 3 to 9:30 p.m. For those interested in only using the walking track, there is a walking track only membership. The overall membership also includes access to basketball courts, which are also open for grades 7 through adult. Grades 6 and under must again have a family pass and be accompanied by an adult. The first floor basketball courts are available on Wednesdays and Fridays from 5 to 9:30 p.m. Membership can be purchased online and tailored to fit your individual or family needs. To register online, go to HLWW.cshape.net. Click on the orange member box. Then, click on the blue purchase button. Here you can choose from individual, couple, or family packages that will best suit your needs. This facility and all it has to offer can be a great asset to your health and fitness goals. We hope to see you soon.
Well, out of athletics and into,
Academics.
well, kind of academics. I mean,
Sort of. It has something to do with academia.
books.
Here we go.
It takes a lot to make a stew. A pinch of salt and laughter too. A scoop of kids to add the spice. A dash of love to make it nice. And you've got too many
Books.
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 It takes a lot to make a stew. When it comes to me and you and him, the baby too many
Books.
it's true. They say it goes, it'll spoil the broth. Honey, I think that's not true. Well, maybe too many
Books.
will spoil the broth, but they'll fill our hearts with so much love. Too many
Books.
Family is like a soup. Everyone adds an extra scoop. Mix an ounce of a smile so sweet. A dash of cool to add the heat. And you've got too many
Books.
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 too many
Books. Books.
too many
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 Books.
It takes a lot to make a stew, especially when it's me and you and him and Steve from corporate too. Too many
Books.
it's true. They say it goes, it'll spoil the broth. Honey, I think that's not true. Well, maybe too many
Books.
will spoil the broth, but they'll fill our hearts with so much love. Fill our hearts with love.
bucks,
Too many
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 bucks, bucks,
Too many
bucks,
Too many
bucks,
Too many
bucks.
Takes a lot to make a stew. I couldn't face these streets without you. A dash of crime to add some spice. This city's like a pressure cooker turned up to high. It takes a lot to make a stew. A pinch of salt and laughter too. A scoop of kids to add the spice. A dash of love to make it nice. And you've got too many
Bucks,
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 too many
bucks.
It takes a lot to make a stew. When it comes to me and you.
All right, I'm the new advisor. You ready?
It takes a lot to make a stew. A pinch of salt and
Well, congratulations to Miss Thompson, who has somehow acquired a new job here. I don't really know what happened. Hopefully the to be continued will explain a few things.
And that does it for this episode. Remember, if you have any show ideas or questions, please email us at klkr@hlwwschools.org. Then head over to our Facebook page and YouTube channel to subscribe and give us a like.
I'm Wyatt Dieterman.
And I'm Katrina Shaughness. Thanks for watching.
Hi, my name is Alexander. A natural disaster is a natural event such as a flood, earthquake, or hurricane that causes great danger or loss of life. The definition of hurricane is a storm with violent wind, in particular a tropical cyclone in the Caribbean. Did you know that a hurricane can form in waters that are 80 degrees Fahrenheit? A hurricane forms when winds come together and force air upward. Light winds outside the hurricane steer it and let it grow from the moisture of the ocean. We have some late-breaking news to report. There is a hurricane in Miami, Florida. We will report live on the scene. Let's go there now.
Hi, I'm Amber and I'm here with Izzy.
And we're here live on the scene.
And Hurricane Matthew just hit Miami, Florida.
It is still flooding, and earlier today, people were evacuating their homes and pet owners were taking pets off homes and the streets.
And so far, 102 died, 219 injured, and over 1,000 homes destroyed.
What a tragic hurricane.
Yes, I agree. This is Amber and Izzy reporting for KLKR News. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you for the great report. And this is Alexander for KLKR News.
Hi, my name is Gracie Ross. We are studying natural disasters this week in the news. A natural disaster is a natural event that can cause great damage or loss of life. The natural disaster we are focusing on this week is a blizzard. A blizzard is a snowstorm with high winds and low visibility. I have a fun fact about blizzards. An average snowflake is made up of about 180 million molecules of water. We have some breaking news to the report. We just received a word of a blizzard in Howard Lake, Minnesota. We have the reporter on the scene. Let's go there now.
Hi, I am here in Howard Lake, Minnesota, reporting on a blizzard that just happened. The damage so far was 12 inches. Right now, people are shoveling their driveways and helping out their neighbors. People are working hard, but they are doing okay. The stores and roads are closed for safety precautions. It is still snowing right now. It is snowing hard. I found some fun facts about blizzards. People buy more junk food when blizzards happen. And that's all from me. Back to you, Gracie.
Thank you for that great report, Jackie. This is Gracie Ross for KLKR News.